friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Amber and I'm so glad you've joined me today. Today I want to talk about an update on my menopause journey. I recently had somebody to watch one of my older videos. I think it was like 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. And I was talking about things that were helping me in my surgically menopausal state. So today I just want to give an update on things that I'm finding helpful, and maybe you might find them helpful too. As with anything, any vitamins, supplements, etc., always check with your medical provider. I am not a medical provider. Okay, so that out of the way. As you may or may not know, depending on how long you've been with my channel, let's see, 6 years ago, I was diagnosed, 6 years ago. Yes, 6 years ago. I was trying to see if it had been 7 years yet. 6 years ago, I was diagnosed with a rare aggressive cancer after my hysterectomy. It was just going to be a routine hysterectomy. I had a large uterine fibroid that was causing a lot of difficulties. Large. And then after pathology came back, it turned out that I had this rare aggressive cancer. So I would need another surgery. I was hoping to hold on to my ovaries so I wouldn't go into instant menopause. I was 46 at the time, but that was not to be the case for me. So then I would have another surgery just like a couple months later to have my ovaries removed. And, you know, as tough of a recovery as it was for me recovering from the hysterectomy, I would have no idea what was ahead of me, having no ovaries and just having my estrogen shut off like a faucet. You know, through the menopausal journey, you have years for, you know, it to go down to like a slow trickle, your estrogen, and you have no idea just how much the estrogen affects until you have none or you have very little. It literally affects, I think, almost every function that your body has. Did you know, for instance, I've read a lot of books since then, but did you know that estrogen actually helps the neurotransmitters in your brain to carry one, you know, thought to your actual brain, which is why, you know, women, we suffer from, you know, we can't place that word, or we forgot something, you know. The estrogen really plays a role. And so anyway, I'll touch a little bit on that in a minute, but I want to talk about a few challenges that I still have, you know, some things that have kind of fallen by the wayside as I am now 6 years into my menopausal journey. So some things have eased, and probably due to my body's kind of adjusting, but also me adjusting to my new reality of no estrogen. For instance, hot flashes. That is a big problem for a lot of people, and it was for me too. I mean, horrific for a long time. But I know now, after reading so many books, to limit my caffeine, and also wear 100% cotton clothing if at all possible. Let the skin breathe, because basically it's a dysfunction, I think they say, of your thyroid. So my internal temperature gauge, it's off. It's just off. So I know not to, you know, bake on the beach, because I will be having hot flashes. My internal body gauge cannot regulate itself properly. So, you know what to do and what not to do. Dress in layers so you can, you know, discard. So spicy foods, caffeine, those are all good things to kind of avoid or dial back, because they can be triggers for the hot flashes. So that is one thing that is not as big of a issue for me. For instance, in the past, I literally could be laying in bed just having so many hot flashes and I couldn't sleep. That's no longer an issue for me. Thank the Lord. So let's talk about what remains an issue for me, and maybe what I have found helpful might help you. I will say before I go into that I have not been able to use like hormone replacement therapy, HRT, due to the risk of the cancer recurrence. So I've basically, at anything that the doctors may have thought would be useful or helpful for me haven't been. So my body seems to reject any medication. I just have these weird to me reactions. So I have definitely had to seek out the natural route, a natural remedy, and that has been how I've been surviving. I would say my biggest challenge remains joint pain. And now, of course, we live in Florida, so we have, only a short winter. However, I will say that the winter months are the hardest for my joints. Also, I know when a storm is coming because my joints will tell me. So for that, I have props. This is what I have found the most helpful. Take a screenshot if you want. It's put out by Vimersin Health. It's glucosamine, chondroitin, turmeric, and MSM. And the first two ingredients are naturally occurring in your body, but of course turmeric is good. This is very good for inflammation. So I take this every day. If I don't, my joints will scream at me and remind me, you haven't taken your joint supplement today, go take it now. So this is a lifesaver. This is like gold to me. So if you suffer from any joint pain, ask your doctor about this or check it out. Amazon. So that is my biggest lifesaver. My other second greatest issue is dryness everywhere, and perhaps you can identify. Another thing to take a screenshot of that I won't go into too much detail, but this is revolutionary. Membracin. Screenshot, best product that I have seen, and it is actually a product, it's distributed in Georgia, but I think it's, it's from France or some other country anyway, manufactured in Finland. Anyway, best product ever. So, very helpful. Also, in terms of dryness, my eyes, when I wake up in the morning, they're kind of sealed shut, almost. So I take these, all natural eye drops. They are Retain, and I ordered these on Amazon. They don't come in a bottle, otherwise I might do that. These are just individually sealed, but these are great, refreshing eye drops, and I like the fact that they are all natural. My eye doctor actually recommended them, so another daily thing. Also, just to stay hydrated in general, water, drink a lot of water. It will solve a lot of problems. And keep your skin hydrated. Lotion, and this is what I like to use on my face, oil of Olay, because skin dryness is a big thing still. Because estrogen, it helps to lubricate everything, your bones, your joints, your cells, just everything. So, we have to do things that help us along. Now, I will tell you, I take I do a protein shake every day, so I just wanted to share that with you. And I feel like it helps me, helps me feel better. So I would suggest really paying attention to your diet, increasing your protein, fresh fruits and vegetables. Your body will thank you. This is the time of your life to really pamper yourself, eat right. This is put out by Orgain. This was manufactured by a cancer survivor and doctor, and I really like the clean ingredients. I like the chocolate flavor. They also have vanilla and I think strawberry, but this is the protein powder. And then I also take the collagen peptides. This helps with joint and bone health as well as hair, skin, and nails. So I really like this product as well. And lately I have renewed my passion for greens. And so I throw this super greens put out by Amazing Grass into my smoothie. And then I've been taking this mushroom extract powder for probably a couple of years now, 2 or 3 years, and I really like it. It's a combination of 7 different mushrooms, But it says that, it helps your immunity, cognition, which I need all the help and support I can get. 100% mushroom fruiting bodies, but it also, the main thing I like is that I find that it helps me with my focus. When I'm, before I really struggled after my surgeries to just be able to focus enough to even read with comprehension. And it has really helped me with that. But I like also that it has the immune defense properties as well. So I would just say, take care of yourself. I have had to just, by trial and error, it has been a true walk in the dark to find things, remedies that would help me. But like I said, my biggest issues have been the joint pain, the dryness, and also just the mental, I wouldn't say mental issues, but just the concentration and, like I said, retrieving those words. Sometimes I play like charades with my son. I'm like, it sounds like, it looks like, it's like this. And he's like, oh yeah, it's that. Thank you. Don't laugh if you're younger because it might happen to you. But these are all things that I have found helpful. I hope that maybe you might check them out and find them helpful too. Like I said, the best defense is a healthy diet, a well-balanced, eat all of the colored rainbows, the vegetables and fruits, and stay hydrated. And of course, sleep. Do everything that you can to promote good sleep. Keep the room cool, dark. They say you shouldn't have a TV in there. We actually cut cable after my dad passed, so we never watched TV much anyway. So just keep it at a calm, peaceful space. And also a chamomile tea can be very helpful. When I was kind of restless for some time after my dad passed, I would run the diffuser with lavender essential oils, and that helped me a lot. But, just pamper yourself, baby yourself, because you know what, you're worth it. So let me know in the comments below what you have found helpful in your menopause journey. Let me know if any of this sounds like something you might want to try, or ask any questions that you might have, and I'll do a follow-up video if needed. But until next time, I wish you much health and wellness, and I will see you soon. God bless.